Fancy brew?
No thanks, I'm that's cracking a whip.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it in stereo.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, I like the outfit. I seem to recognise that shirt.
I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not.
It's just, you know, I don't have anything with me here and I didn't think you'd appreciate me walking around naked.
I wouldn't mind, but I think some other members of the household might have a problem with it.
Yeah. You know, it'd be lovely to have the place to ourselves, especially once we're married.
True.
So anyway, how's Jimmy and Sadie getting on with the house hunting?
You know, I don't know. It's been some time since they've mentioned it, actually.
Oh, well, I'm sure they've got it in hand. I guess I'll just have to dress more appropriately for a bit, yeah?
Look, why don't you fetch some things over? I mean, it's been a while since I've had to share my bedroom, but since you're a regular guest, I could empty a drawer for you.
A drawer? Great.
Oh, that morning flight's a killer. Yes, Mum, but you now, aren't you? Against my better judgment. I was hoping that I'd never set foot in this place again after you saw sense. Mum, don't tell me that you won't be glad to see the back of this village and its inmates. Well, once I've sorted out this ridiculous mess you've got yourself into.
Oh, why don't you save the lecture until you've got more energy? You can really have a go at me then, eh?
Oh, love, I'm not having a go. Ignore me. Just need to get my feet up for a bit.
Well, actually, I'm surprised you managed to find a room this time of year. Did you have any trouble?
What do you mean? You booked it?
No, I didn't. You booked it.
I did no such thing.
You said
well,
that you were
never
gonna...
mind what I said. We'd better find out if there's any room at the inn, hadn't we?
Families, eh?
Preaching to the choir, love.
Strikes you see when you haven't got a gum. Just getting home.
Not that it's any of your business. In fact, I want to word with you.
Oh, have to. Get stuffed.
Fine, be like that. But there's something you need to know before you find out from anybody else.
If it's about you getting back with the geriatric, it's old news. And I mean old.
Do you know I should have known not to show you any consideration?
Oh, Charity. Do you fancy a bet? Because I'm running a book on how long it takes for you to finish this one off.
Thought you already taken a few essentials.
Yeah, and I thought you were grateful to see the back of my clutter.
Oh, don't get me wrong, no. Every inch of wardrobe space is gratefully accepted, but this lot'll never fit in a drawer.
Yeah, and don't you think I know that? I mean, think about it. The more space I take up, the less space there is for certain other members of their household.
Sadie.
Yeah, just providing with an incentive to move.
So, how is everybody else up at the house?
If you want to know about Carl, why don't you just come out and ask me?
Well,
what do you want to know?
well, the usual, you know. How is he? And has he mentioned me at all?
No, he hasn't actually. Have you two fallen out?
I'm in the doghouse.
Why, what have you done?
I got a bit carried away.
Yeah. Well, nothing new there then, eh?
I don't know. I just lose my head when I'm around him.
Are we talking about your head here or your heart?
Shut up.
By the way, I hope you haven't got anything planned for tomorrow night.
I don't think so. Why?
I'm throwing you an engagement party.
Where?
Here. Why? Is there a problem?
No.
Well, I just thought it'll be perfect. You know, it's local. Tom loves the food. And your family will feel right at home.
I think that's a great idea. Thanks.
My pleasure. You know how I love organising parties.
I know someone who can take some photographs on the night.
Glasses, please.
Hey, yeah, finish that.
So?
I'll take that. I'm so sorry.
She's a liability, that one. Fiery temperament.
She'll have a fired temperament if she doesn't knock it off.
Hiya. Triple vodka.
Let's start with a single, shall we? Work our way up.
Whatever.
What's up with you?
Don't need to answer that.
What's he done now?
Nothing, apparently, no. I'm the source of all the evil and discord.
Well, that sounds about right.
It's over. He's chosen his precious family over me.
What, and you asked him to Are you a total idiot?
Oh, I didn't have to ask him, no. He was already making excuses. I just cut to the chase.
Cut your nose off to spite your face, more like.
Well, a few more of these and I won't even remember his name. Suits me. And because I have a little pride, there is no way I'm going crawling back promising to be a good little girl.
You don't have to do the hard as nails out with me, you know. I know he's got to you.
Why don't you go and have a word with him when he's calmed down?
Because there's no point.
Really? Or are you just scared that you might have to admit you've got some feelings for him? You've fallen for him, you daft cow.
Oh, it's all right for you, innit? You got a ring on your finger without even breaking into a sweat. Well, I'm sorry I can't be as controlled as you, but you know what? Some of us rule with our hearts, not our bank accounts.
That is out of order, Chaz.
Oh, don't get me wrong, no, I wish I could be a bit more like you. But I'm not. For a good time called Chaz Dingle. Well, if that's all I'm good for, then so be it. At least I'm not kidding myself, I'm worth anything else.
Don't put yourself down, love.
Why not? Save somebody else a job, doesn't it?